Hey everyone, it's me, Doomlink. Welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. It is currently part 16 that you are watching, and I am recording this on the 29th of November 2016. Now, I think... did I record today? Was I recording on the 29th? I don't really know. But, yeah, it's almost the 30th. But, yeah, it's, 10 minutes until the 30th, but it's still technically the 29th. So I'm going to refer to it as the 29th, because it is literally the 29th. I'm not going to lie to you. Anyway, yeah, so I saw the jumping fish over here. I can see him, so I'm just going to go and sail towards him. He's not really in a good spot, given the direction the wind is currently blowing, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do... I went to the wrong thing there. I keep forgetting that I don't actually need to... where is he? There he is. I keep forgetting that I don't actually need to open an item screen anymore. It's literally constantly available to me at all times. It's quite funny. So as you can see on our D-pad, well, our D-pad looks a little bit busy at the moment. We've got the Wind Waker, the salvage arm, and the cannon positioned there on our D-pad. I don't know what the bottom direction will be. I do wonder what that would be. What would be positioned there? The guy's nuts, but you've got to respect someone who's not afraid to let it all hang out like that. He's talking about a guy who is... well, the guy who actually teaches us the Song of Passing, in fact. And he's basically giving us a hint to conduct him when we see him, which will then, of course, allow us to learn the Song of Passing. But anyway, at this point in time, we actually want to go to Windfall Island. And they kind of try to rush you. It's quite funny. They're like... well, at least the game tries to by having Tetris say, oh, if you don't get there soon, then we'll get it first, But seriously, basically the key thing that she says is, we will be leaving in the morning, so you've got this night to get to Outset Island, and if you don't get there, then we're gonna overtake you, But the point is that the night doesn't actually end. That's the funny thing. Drinking water again, of course. I mean, like I said before, you guys who know my Let's Plays will know that sound, me getting my bottle. And whenever you hear that sound, you know it's me drinking. But anyway, so basically we don't have to immediately go to Outset Island. It's a good idea, I guess, but we really don't have to. So, well, it's not even that great of an idea. Basically, what I want to do is actually go to a fairy island, and I'm seeing a fairy island in the distance over there. It's actually kind of in a good spot for our wind right now. There it is over there. It's not a perfect spot for the wind, and actually it's quite quick to do the whole wind direction changing thing in this game now. Oh, what? It's making me conduct the wind's requiem now. It wasn't making me do that before. What is it? Guys, what is going on? What does that mean? You guys can attest to this. In the past, I only had to play it once, and then it would actually just let me change the wind direction. Why did it actually physically play at that time? That was weird. Why does it do that? Guys, I really do not understand at this point, but what can you do? What can you do? So I'm hoping that this fairy island here, the one that is closest to Windfall Island, is in fact the fairy island that doesn't require anything for us to enter it. I'm not too confident that we have any items that would allow us to enter a fairy island. It's usually things that require the skull, hammer, what else? I mean, there's... I don't think there's anything that you can use the grappling hook or the boomerang to enter, so... yeah, basically we need pretty much items like maybe the bow and... I don't really know, it's hard to remember. So I'm trying to look here. It looks like we are free to enter this one. Good, so I was correct in my assumption that this was the fairy island, that we don't actually need any items to enter. And basically what that means is that this is an upgrade that we are very much in need of, and an upgrade that I have been mentioning that I will be getting soon. And I'm glad that I'm getting it now. If you don't know what it is yet, then you'll find out soon. Okay, so what I need to do is go to my items on my gamepad, get the boomerang and equip it to Y. This is the first blue choo-choo that we are seeing. I have mentioned these blue choos in the past. Basically, there are a limited number of them in the world, and they do not respawn. You got some blue chew jelly, keep it in your spoils bag. Deep within blue chew chews is a gelatinous essence that is said to be a magical cure, but unfortunately it can't be used in its current form, as we know. But anyway, I don't know what this guy's looking at. You do see various people like this that look exactly the same. They all look the same, you know, that's a common theme in Zelda, where you find people who look exactly the same, but anyway. He's always got a telescope and he's looking at things oftentimes, so yeah. So that is how that works. So I don't know what he's actually looking at right now. Maybe he's... How about we get our own telescope out and see if we can see what he sees. Ah, he's looking at the submarine over there. Interesting. You really can't see much in this darkness, I must say. It's only when there's lightning. But anyway, we are getting attacked by one of those things there. We will approach this post office box in a moment, but we need to get this upgrade first, and you'll see why I'm waiting to get this upgrade before actually going to that post office box. I keep calling it office box. It's because, you know, I think of like a post office box, like as in like anyway. Don't worry about it. Young Waker of the Winds, allow me to aid you in your quest. I think she says something different here than what she usually says, to be honest. That's not what she says in the original game. At least I don't think so. It is the wallet upgrade. So I was correct. The next level is 1,000 rupees. Well, I was obviously correct about that. I'm pretty sure in the original game it went 200, 1,000, 5,000, but anyway. The fairies in this fountain shall ease your weariness. When you grow fatigued from your battles, come here to be refreshed. Now, funnily enough, we're actually not going to have the 1,000 rupee limit for very long at all, because we're going to be getting another wallet upgrade when we go to Outset Island, and you have to have bombs to actually access that wallet upgrade. But yeah, the thing is, not many people know to come to this fairy island, because, you know, it's not necessarily something that you're always going to... Oh yeah, that's right, these blue chews do respawn, but they only drop the chew jelly once, that's right. Okay, don't think I'm lying to you. There is, like, what I said isn't entirely incorrect. It's just the blue chew jelly only drops from once, so yeah. God, come on. So yeah, let's go and open this post box. We have 2 letters. Okay, here's your letter. Here's the first one. Notice from Beetle's shopship. Oh yeah, that's right, it gives us 1 green rupee, which is, I guess, better than nothing, but anyway. It's time for our semi-annual Big Chance extravaganza. Aganza? I can't even read. Like, I can read semi-annual, but extravaganza I apparently can't read. But anyway, we have a new product that has burst onto the scene. Bombs. Oh yeah. How about that? Not available in all regions. Don't know what that means really, but oh, we got Beetle's chart. Here is your letter. There's another letter here. We usually don't have 2 at once, but I guess this time we are. I'm sorry to disturb you with this unsolicited letter. If the following does not interest you, please throw the letter away without a second thought. But this is your big chance. Do you ever need an empty bottle, a piece of heart, or a treasure chart? We have all the bargains, blah blah blah. So basically, Beetle's shopship, oh, and then he gives us a green rupee, cool. So that's the green rupee. But anyway, so basically, Beetle has like a special shopship, and he pretends that he's different. He pretends that he's not actually Beetle, but he's literally Beetle with like a gold mask on, or a helmet, I should say, not a mask. But yeah, now let's go in this like in the direction that guy's facing. Yeah, there's the submarine over that way. So basically, Beetle, and he's near Rockspire Island, which is in a spot that I can't really describe right now. I guess it's kind of... If I could show you the map, yes I could, but I could show you where it is, but I guess it's sort of southwest from where we are right now. But yeah, he basically sells some pretty good items, only 3 items in fact. Usually Beetle only sells 3 at one time, same with this guy. He sells a empty bottle, a treasure chart, and a piece of heart, and they're very expensive, I will mention. I think the bottle is like 600 rupees, the piece of heart is 900 rupees, and I think the treasure chart is also around 900 rupees. I don't know why the hell the treasure chart is so expensive, but it is. Now, I think because I actually... Oh, I can go ahead and swing here. I was going to say I can probably use the I love this. We can't use the gyroscope actually, it's just this here that we can use. Oh, I missed totally. Well, there you go, that's a good time to mess that up. I can do it with Nico, but apparently here I can't. Anyway, so let's go and jump on this here. I love the fact that you can reorient yourself here like this. This is so good. This just makes this entire process so much easier. I love this so much. Yeah, we'll be able to make that. Or not, you know. Maybe I'm not as good at this as I thought. Come on. So I did actually look online at the names of the enemies. Because I was looking through part 1 when I was referring to those enemies as bokoblins. Not those guys there, but the bokoblins as bokoblins, and that is the correct term to use. I was glad. I wasn't sure if they were bokoblins or moblins. These pig guys are moblins. But the bokoblins are the bokoblins, so I was correct about that. Anyway, this is actually fucking annoying me right now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to literally get killed in a minute if I'm not careful. And these guys are all hitting each other, which is entertaining and all of that, but I really need to get the fuck out of here. Alright, I don't know if we can actually use the Deku Leaf here. Might not work, but I probably won't try it. So, how do I keep missing it? This is just getting ridiculous. Let's climb this ladder again. I'm literally, like, close to death, so I really should be careful. Let's try and jump this again. It's not being quite as lenient as it normally would be, which is a shame, I guess, but, yeah, so at this point I'm actually going to lower myself down a bit, maybe a little bit further. I'm going to make it this time. I absolutely refuse to mess it up, you see. Alright, that should be perfect timing. I'm going to drop down this rope as well, or slide down it would be a good term. Just positioning myself here carefully. That should get it. Oh yes, I'm glad. I'm glad that they're lenient with it. I suppose it is faster to just stop and then completely turn around, but anyway. Probably don't want to jump this whole distance, because then I'll go too far. But anyway, if we walk in here without killing all those enemies, then this thing appears. I don't know if we get something if we kill all those enemies. Maybe I will kill them all just in case, because I don't really know what's going to appear, so maybe it would be a good idea to just make sure that we get everything we can. But yeah, anyway. Probably, hold on, 2 of these enemies died because they were hitting each other. That's pretty amusing, I wanted to say. Couldn't get that word out for whatever reason. Okay, guys, let's just calm down, shall we? I would love to actually do some of those counterattacks. Now, be careful, because when they fall down, they go for like an immediate, untelegraphed attack, and it kind of hurts, you know, when they do that. But anyway. Now, my theory with these item balls was that as the colour changed, you got slightly different items. Like green would prioritise rupees, red would prioritise hearts, and orange would prioritise items, but I really don't think that's true anymore. I mean, that was just a convenient thought that crossed my mind, and I really believed it for a long time. Like, for many years, like a good 4 or 5 years of playing this game, I believed that to be true, but I think with my last Let's Play of Wind Waker for the GameCube version, I kind of made the decision that that's probably not true. Now I'm interested to see what the fucking Jesus Christ is going on here. Oh wow, this is interesting. This is very interesting actually. Wow. Okay, well this is really... wow, I don't even know what to say. This is a very dedicated aiming system for the bombs that we have here, or the cannon I should say. Bombs that are going to be shooting out of the cannon. But anyway, did we discover... Hold on, did we go to an island? Hold on, let me think. Did we just go to an island before? Yes, we did, the Fairy Island, and I forgot to actually get the tingle... not the tingle chart. What? Why did I say the tingle chart? No, I forgot to get the sea chart from the fish. That's annoying. Anyway, I guess it does happen sometimes where you actually forget to do that, but anyway. Do excuse me that I'm actually drinking from time to time. I hope you guys don't mind, but I think, you know, hydrating myself is kind of important. I think it's important, you know. Anyway, there's something for me to collect from the seafloor just over here, so I'm going to go do that. Just kind of watch for where it is. There we go. It's about there, so we'll get the salvage arm and grab that. It makes no sense to me that it's so shallow there. It doesn't make sense. Not all of them are like that, but it seems that some of them really are, and it's really bizarre to me. Getting a lot of purple rupees this time around. Basically, it's just purple rupees and red rupees that you get. But anyway, we probably won't go to Tingle Island over there. That's Tingle Island, isn't it? Let me check my map. No, that's not Tingle Island. I don't know what the hell that is. Okay, well that's interesting. Anyway, there is... Seeing as though we're in this sector, it's one of the top sectors, we probably should try and discover whatever is in this sector because we're here. So, actually, no, that was the Fairy Island. Okay, good point, so I've already gone past it. Okay then, we'll probably change the direction of the sea. So what I'll do... Alright, sure. Now let's see if it actually plays the song. See, now it doesn't play the song. I'm so confused, guys. I don't think I'll ever understand this. Anyway, so I think we might end up sailing back to that Fairy Island. Where is it? It's just over this way, isn't it? I have to use the frickin', how do I say, lightning to show me where the island is. Because it's just so obscured, like this darkness really obscures what's going on here. Now, I'm going a little bit off the direction of the wind for now, because I just want to discover this Fairy Island, and then I'm just going to continue south and basically get all of the sectors south, because we're going directly south, and then we'll be one sector off from Outset Island, and then, yeah, we will then go west, one square to Outset Island. Now, I need to look for this fish, because I don't know where it is. It's always jumping nearby, but I'm not sure where it's jumping. Where is it? You know, sometimes you just can't find it, it's really weird. It's not the first time this has happened. Maybe I did speak to it. No, it says I don't have this sector discovered, so... Where's the damn fish? It's not good when you do this, Mr. Fish, because, like, I'm relying on you. Oh, there you are. Why are you all the way over there? I don't understand. Anyway, it's bizarre that I missed it. I guess because it's so dark, it's easy to miss, but, anyway, at least I did find it eventually. Let's go to my items, and bait bag. Get out this stuff. Replace the picture box. Now, to throw it in the right direction, you can do that. It's not necessary that you L-target, but you can if you want to. Maybe it is possible. I don't know if it's possible in this game, but it is definitely possible in the GameCube version for you to throw the bait, and the fish doesn't actually see it, so just be careful that you are kind of close. So that's Northern Fairy Island. Keep that in mind for the future. In case you're playing this game again, just keep in mind that the Northern Fairy Island, the one at the very top, is the one that you can enter without anything. The little shopmaster on Windfall Island apparently got his hands on a truly amazing treasure. He calls it magic armor or something like that. It's a pretty cool magical relic from what I've heard. If you want him to give it to you, try staring deep into his eyes and winning him over with flattery. Fry? Yeah, really funny. Anyway, so, what he's talking about essentially is what I mentioned before. You see, a lot of, like, nothing that these fish are telling you is anything that I can't tell you. But, you know, so their information isn't very helpful to me, personally, is what I'm trying to say. I'm not trying to, like, talk myself up. I'm just saying that, you know, the fish aren't really telling me anything useful for me. I'm not going to stress that point anymore. I think you get it at this point. But anyway, yeah, so as I did mention in the last video, I think it was, when we do the merchant's quests, at the very end of that, basically by quest I mean, it's just a single quest where we just keep on going to different merchants and we trade various things, and yeah, you really do need a guide for it, because otherwise you're just not going to be able to trade the right things, and you'll just get confused. It's really difficult, seriously, if you don't have a guide, because you need to trade specific things to be able to continue the quests. Like, so this merchant will want this, and then that merchant will want that, and you just go in circles for, like, I don't know how many times, but it takes a long time, basically. And then at the end of all that, you get magic armor from the shop guy, which is kind of nice. You don't really use magic armor, if I'm being honest, but it's alright. So let's open up my sea chart here. Go and get this one. That is Spectacle Island. Now, I don't know if the guy is actually awake at the moment. It'd be pretty tough to sleep in this rain. Yeah, beware of the crescent moon. He's talking about the ghost ship, basically. But, yeah, I don't know if the guy at Spectacle Island is awake at the moment. We'll see if he is. So basically, I did mention Spectacle Island, I don't know when I mentioned it. It was probably when I was first at Windfall Island. I mentioned that Spectacle Island is where the other minigame guy hangs around. He is not awake during the night time. I don't even know if the one at Windfall Island is awake during the night time, but yeah, he basically sleeps during the night, and by the looks of it, he is indeed asleep. You can kind of see that he's got like a he's put his face in like a picture of a sleeping person, but yeah, he is asleep at the moment. I don't know how he can sleep in this rain, nor do I know how he can sleep with his hands or his arms like held up in front of him like that, but anyway. Some people can sleep in very strange positions, but usually only when they pass out after like consuming too much alcohol. That's my only experience. Like, seeing other people do it, not my personal experience. I can't sleep in a weird position to save myself from insomnia. I can't like, just, even if I'm literally dying, I just cannot sleep if I'm in a weird position. An example of that is my inability, pretty much, to sleep on planes. I just can't do it, you know, it's too loud. It's like, I don't know how many dB, I guess we'll say A-weighted it is. It's just kind of, it's probably around maybe 45, 50 dB. Too loud, man. I'm trying to sleep. So here is Tingle Island. I was totally mispositioned before as to, you know, where the hell I was. But yeah, that's Tingle Island. We will go there later. Now, these sharks, funnily enough, they do follow you quite a bit, so... Okay, I need to slow down here. Get my bait. See, I'm trying to, like, actually focus on where I am and actually get my bait off my gamepad, because pretty much when I'm looking down at my gamepad, I just can't really see the television screen at all. I just realised how long this video has gone for, so I should probably end it soon. And by soon, I mean pretty much now. You know, the videos are... The reason why the videos are pretty much like 25 minutes long now instead of around 20 minutes is because I'm pretty much not looking at the time at all, and it's really silly. Let me tell you a little something about that island over there, Small Fry. You need to stop calling me Small Fry. I'm about the same size as you. Anyway, the guy who lives there is named Tingle, but he won't grow up and act his age. He still dresses like a little kid. That is not normal. Still, from what I hear, he can decipher maps like nobody's business. Yeah, there you go. And he has a deciphering fee. And I will say that the deciphering fee will probably make you cry in the future, but anyway. That's about all for this video, guys. I will see you in part 17 of Let's Play The Legend of Zelda The Wind Waker HD. It is actually the 30th of November this time. It's not the 29th anymore. It was the 29th when I started the video, but it has since passed 12 AM, so it is now the 30th. So yeah, 30th of November. My name is Doomlink, and I will see you guys in part 16. Catch you later. Actually, no, part 17. It's currently part 16. I'll see you in part 17. See you then.